Hello, students, friends, followers, and my dear colleagues. Someone commented and asked how to prepare for NEET in 5 months' time. Is there any protocol? Is there any method? I think you all know it better. I am old now. I think it's been almost 10, 12 years I've passed out. But I have few techniques. Definitely, I tell all my students, I think it will help you also. So first is you need to have some material if you want to really do this quick in your 5 months preparation for NEET. I think this is the method. Okay. Let's do a small calculation before we proceed. Let's do a small calculation and see. 5 months time for your NEET examination supposedly. I would take only 4 months time. 1 month I keep it for unnecessary tension, unnecessary worry, your sleeps, your unnecessary the feeling of you studying and all. This all will be there. All students will have this phase of tension and overaction. That what if I don't get it? Oh, is it worth? Oh, is it not worth? All this nonsense will be there. So 1 month we will take it out for that worry. So we have 4 months time. Each month is 30 days approximately. 30 into 4 months is 120 days. And then 8 hours you study, not more than that. After that, if you study also, that is above your head. So 8 hours, suppose if you take 960 hours you have. Total 960 hours between you and your NEET rank or your seat. Okay, that is 960 hours. And if you see, this is a general calculation that in entire dentistry, entire dental field, 21 to 23 subjects, that is approximately, if you add forensic and histology or oral histology also as a subject, then it will be 23 subjects approximately. And 23 subjects you have, if you properly write down the questions, okay, there are 35,000 questions, not more than that. The rest all are patterns of same questions. It is similar question with some word change here and there. Okay, so 35,000 questions are there. Suppose if you finish these 35,000 questions thoroughly, I am sure you will get rank 1. No doubt about it. You will get rank 1, right? This is one thing. Very, very important. So now if we divide 960 hours, 35,000 questions per hour, you should be able to finish 37 questions, right? We will make it a round figure, 40 questions. So from today, if you start working on like that, every day you have to dedicate 1 hour for 40 questions. No matter what you do, 1 hour you have to do 40 questions. Okay? Try to understand my logic. Every day, 1 hour, if you do 40 questions, okay, you will be able to finish entire syllabus within 4 months of time. You may be having this doubt, oh, that material is not there, this material is not there, that is not right, this is not right and all. You will ultimately come down to those same questions, but they will only change or juggle some values, that's it. So, okay, this is very, very important to understand. So every hour or for 1 hour, if you can finish 40 questions, then you will be able to finish off entire syllabus in 4 months. So now, if you think you have to spend 1 hour, then you have to be really speed, accurate, fast, and you should be really attentive, right? If you can do this, 40 questions need not be straight question and answers. You can be reading subject. In each subject topic, you will be almost finishing most of the questions, right? It is not only in the question MCQ pattern, but some matter you are studying, some synopsis you are reading, anything counts into that questions only. So now all you have to do is you should have this that quality of remembering whatever you read for this 5 months duration. Okay, very, very important. So now you have to improve your memory, or you have to ask your brain to store everything whatever you are reading. Okay, for that there are 5 logics which you can apply. Okay, easy techniques. These are all techniques. All you have to do is ultimately sit down and study. Whatever, how much ever I tell, it is you who have to go ahead and study, right? So first is reduce sugar intake. If you don't take sugars, lot of sugars, then your memory will drastically increase. Up to 60% of your memory goes up, right? So reduce particulate sugar intake. Next is do cold water baths. If you do cold water bath, you will remember more. I don't know why it works, but it works. People say it works. Next is sleep at least for 20 minutes after lunch. Definitely sleep for 20 minutes after lunch, post lunch. Okay. Next is revise as many times as possible in the first 3 to 5 days. Revise as many times as possible. Suppose you read some topic, now half an hour after, 2 hours after 2 hours, after 5 hours, after 8 hours, for next 3 days you keep revising what you read. That will stay in your mind forever. Next is don't get into immediate pleasures or happiness or immediate that surge of dopamines. Don't get into that. Quick watching movies or eating sweets or chocolates or that pleasures. Don't get into that. If you get into that, your memory drops down drastically. So the difference between you and the topper is they are dedicating more time to study rather than wasting their energy. This is very, very important. Next is whenever you are sitting for studying, remember you should have 3 basic things. First is material, proper light, free mind. Material is books, definitely paper, pen, whatever you are reading you should write. That is for sure. Next is you should have good light. If you don't have good light, you will not be able to focus properly. But 10-15 minutes you will focus, then you will get distracted. Next is you should have free mind. Free mind in the sense, all you have to do is practice this. Practice only this. What you will practice? You will not worry about the exam. You will not worry about the subjects you left behind. You will read only whatever is there in front of you. If you can do this, I am sure you will definitely get good marks. So the logic now, I'll again put it to your perspective. First is there are approximately in entire dentistry 35,000 questions. Maybe here and there 4-5 extra. But 35,000 questions if you can solve, then you will be able to solve NEET easily. Okay. Then you have 960 hours. If you take 4 months time from now, if you have 4 months time, then 960 hours. Each hour 36 questions or 37 questions approximately you should be able to read. Per hour 37 questions. Suppose you do it in half an hour, you have half an hour extra time. You can do it quicker or you can take a break. So per hour 37 questions is your target. So suppose you started from today. Suppose you think you can put not 8 hours, sir, I'll read 16 hours. Very, very good. You can finish it in 2 months. Suppose you think you cannot do it 8 hours a day, then you should start early, put 4 hours a day. You have to give 8 months time, like that. So suppose you are preparing for NEET this 4 months time or 5 months time, 1 month definitely for students, that tensions, worries and all kept aside. Then the 4 months time, 120 days, you and your destiny. Okay. So this 4 months, I want you to really focus. Per hour, 37 questions is your target from different materials, different variety of questions, not the number of questions, but variety of questions you have to do, right? Hope this will help you. And in case you have any topic which is troubling you, which is, it is unable to sit in your mind, like biochemistry charts, flow charts, some pharmacology questions, how do you remember pharmacology and all. In case you have any particular topic which is bothering you, please put it in the comment section or mail me. I'll definitely try to make a video which is, if I tell or if a teacher teaches you, it will be easy for you to remember it for a long time. So I can be of help. Otherwise, there are so many videos on YouTube. There are different doctors who are teaching very, very good information they are giving. That's why I thought I'll make videos on each subject, but then I gave up because there are so many beautiful videos that are coming up. Rather than me talking like this, those videos will help. Come to my channel for your encouragement or motivation, but for the real subject and all, you have so much of information on the internet. But what my personal opinion is, don't see YouTube videos or internet data and study. Read it from your textbooks, read it from your materials, read it from your academy materials. That will help you a lot rather than from the Google or from the YouTube videos. Okay, don't read it from there. You will not remember it. You will get confused more. That sir told like this material gave like this. Is this right? Is that right? And this one I'll clarify to all the students. There are 20 to 30 questions which are always confusing. Okay, and people cling on to that question forever. I say, if at all that one confusing question came to you, leave it. That will not affect you in any way. But you still think, is it alginate, or is it silicone, or is it condensation silicone, or addition silicone? In that book it is given like this, in this book it is given like this. Follow one book and write that. If it is right, it is right. If it is wrong, it is wrong. But you have to follow one book. And in the constant thinking of either this book is right, that sir is right, this madam is right, and all, you will waste your time. So suppose something is given differently in different books, leave it. That question is not going to come in your exam. Even though that comes, whatever you know, you write. That's it. That's all you can do, right? So don't get attached to that confusion question which is there and start worrying about it and start asking questions in your academy. Sir, in this book it is given like this, in that book it is given like this. You get confused unnecessarily. Out of 100 questions, one question may come out of this confusion. Leave it. Okay. So this is my sincere advice. Don't get to such silly things and start working hard towards it. And NEET is not something difficult. It is very, very easy. All you have to do is put your free mind on your books. You will definitely get through it. Okay. And remember this logic: per hour, 37 questions in any format. Okay. Hope this video gave you some insight, and hope this helped you. I will try to make some more videos on how to go ahead. And in case you have anything, or if this video is not helping you, or if this video is boring, please ignore whatever I said. Thank you so much for patient listening, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.